Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Roll House Huber Heights, formerly known as Polking Marion
Yes.
Lanes in Huber Heights,
Made
Ohio.
a change here in the last couple of weeks. I will tell you, Rick Bourne and his crew here, this place is in tip-top shape. You got some food earlier, good stuff.
Did just had some appetizers.
Yeah. Definitely a nice place. We parked over on the side, so we walked through the
The VIP Lounge.
yeah, and that's pretty cool over there.
That's
It was a
very
little dark,
nice.
but what we could see of it, very cool. So we've got Kyle Cook, Christopher King, and Radical AJ, also known as AJ Bigelow. Radical AJ starts out with the Paralyzer 5. This would have been a good one to be on 5 Shots Friday.
Oh, we can still pull it out.
Give Kyle my number for me. Chris King with a big double to start out.
He's been bowling well these last 2 rounds.
He has been bowling well. Hits it right in the face.
Radical AJ says, "Stay thirsty, my friends."
But yeah, we got 2/5 of 5 Shots Friday here in the finals, or semifinals. And we just missed having Kyle Bigelow in here. He ran out of steam in the last game. We could have had Kyle, and AJ. That would have been interesting. Thank you, whoever said that.
Kevin Kowalski.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle says they don't hook in the air.
Hey, Dennis. Doing well. How are you?
That's a good looking shot there.
Yeah, they definitely do not hook in the air.
What's that?
They definitely do not hook in the air.
No. We had a nice crowd tonight, 52, I believe.
51.
51. Sorry. Oh, never mind. 51 bowlers. Jim, I'm feeling much, much better. Thank you, sir. And everybody out there, all the texts and messages and everything, I really appreciate everybody checking in on me over the last couple of weeks.
You been under the weather?
Yeah, and the weather sucked today. Chris King is on fire. But yeah, it was a pretty ugly couple of weeks, or a week and a half anyway. But hey, we're back at it and feeling much better. So I do want to give a shout out to one of our regular competitors, Brendan Salo. Goes out, bowls a regional this weekend. He wins.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
And he had to run over some big names to get there.
he sure did. And, you know, he actually was telling me that before basically the summer, even though summer just started, but when the leagues were finished, that he set himself some goals that he wanted to win this sweeper. He wanted to win one of Rick Bourne's sweepers here, which Rick does every Thursday night on a challenge or sport pattern. So if you're in the area, check it out every Thursday night. Just 2-game qualifier, and he's packing in 60 bowlers just about every week. So
Wow, that's impressive.
come and check him out. Brad Bridges, I feel you.
Yeah, we got a score correction.
Uh-oh. Oh, Rick's on it. That's a better looking shot for Kyle. Tonight's high qualifier. Speaking of shout outs, Dan Higgins, 828 pins knocked over for 3 games.
That's a lot.
Didn't even know that was possible. So he was tonight's high qualifier. He had to be in the top 24 to continue, and we had Anthony Newsom and Christian Literal both had 628. Literally, both of them.
Yeah, that was just one.
That's right, Radical AJ. There it is. We got to throw another shout out. Brad Bridges for putting together the lower third. He's the third part of the 5 Shots Friday, and if you do not follow Brad Bridges on YouTube, do it now. He does all the lower third for us because, well, I guess we're just not smart enough to do it.
Because he can. He has the technology. Oh, wow. That was an ugly 9-pin that AJ was blocking.
I must be on the wrong chat. I'm missing all these comments. Do you have that link we can throw up there, Scott? Oh, there it is.
It's down a little bit, but I'll put it back up.
Yeah, there's a link in there. It says chat restream. Just click that real quick. All that does is allow restream to show your name. There it is again. It allows restream to show us who is making the comments. Like, glad you're back, Todd McGill. Well, I want to thank you.
Ray Clark.
Ray Clark, thank you. Mom, Dad, and Baxter are watching.
Oh.
Hello, Mom, Dad, and Baxter. Baxter, you better be a good boy.
Chris is just not taking any prisoners.
He is not. But yeah, if you click that link, all it's going to do is give us permission to give you permission, so we see your name. That's all. But yeah, no, a nice crowd tonight. Especially, we had a couple people that messaged and said they decided not to make it because of the storms that were headed our way. That fortunately looks like they kind of fizzled out before they got to us in this part of the country. So if you're watching, hopefully everybody's safe and storms did not affect you. Boy, you just got everything working right now.
That purple ball's sure affecting some pins.
It is. From my mama there.
Well, Mrs. McGill, you are most welcome.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know Scott,
You're lucky.
well, there's that. Scott's not only just a first-class individual, he's my best friend, and the guy does anything and everything to help. And he's the glue over here at HQ. No, I don't need any money for that.
You sure?
I'm good.
No, okay.
So it's
Oh, that was a bad break.
very much appreciated all that Scott does for not just for BowlerHQ, for TMT bowling. I mean, for me personally. So he's and Don too. So thanks for pointing that out, Mama McGill.
Oh, maybe got a little soft with that one. Lucky just to leave the 4-7. And you're welcome. It's what we do. We're a team. We pick each other up when we have to.
Just a few weeks ago, I don't know if I had a chance to mention this on a live stream because we didn't have one 2 weeks ago. We didn't have one last week. But Mom and Dad McGill just celebrated a 64th wedding anniversary a few weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
64.
That's amazing.
Dan Higgins made it to the round of 12 and got knocked out. And Kyle's starting to strike. It's not going to be with Chris and his strikes. It's going to be a little difficult. Two of the three bowlers move on. Kyle can still get to 249. That is correct, Jordan. He is.
AJ
Goes a little high. He's pretty lucky just to leave the 7-pin.
definitely busting up the 6-7 there.
Wayne Arthur, are you watching? Or Steve Watson? Either one of you?
High.
This guy just
flush.
can't. He likes this pair.
You know, AJ's not pulling a bad game, but he's running
Kyle
out
can
of
still run
paper.
him down. Yep. It was not the 5-pin Tom McGill. It was an 8-pin. Who let you on the live stream anyway?
It's free.
Oh, that's right. It is free.
Absolutely free. No dineros.
There's Team Cook. Team Cook is making a little charge here. Kyle has 249 on paper still. Chris King's going at a 270 clip. AJ, he still has 258, so he threw that one really good, but
Week
just
7.
didn't quite get around the corner, leaving a 7. Radical AJ better than Kyle Cook.
Well, now. Steve Watson is in the building.
Where is he?
Well, he's in my phone.
Oh. Steve Watson, are you there?
Yeah, he's the Facebook user. Good game so far.
Okay. You and Wayne having a sweeper next Sunday during the day on July 2nd, out of curiosity.
I think Kyle wanted that one. What do you think?
Yeah, that was big right there.
All right. Chris finishing with 246 with an open in the 10th. And it's coming down to right here. 10th frame for the second spot. Yes, they are having a sweeper next
Yep.
Sunday. Last usual sweeper for
I don't have one scheduled yet, folks, but we may put something together between now and next Sunday. Ooh, he liked it.
That was huge.
Oh, that was a Natty Light 6-pack, too.
Do they have those up here in Huber Heights?
Good. I'm sure there's some sort of Dayton beer that we don't know about. Calm down, Kyle Cook.
Yes, Dennis, we will see you next Saturday. We will be live streaming.
I know, Tom. That's enough. He went right around
Yes,
AJ.
he did. the OMT 60 PBA 60 at Wayne Webb's next week.
Yeah, we got a busy week
Saturday.
ahead of us, or I do. We're leaving tomorrow, Dawn and I, going to Bowl Expo down in Orlando to help out with the Bowlify booth. Very much looking forward to that. Getting out of town for a few days. Should be fun. Bowl Expo's a blast. I'm sure there's a lot of bowling center folks that I am going to see down there, and I'm looking forward to seeing them all. And then we come back, and then Scott and I are going to be doing a live stream at Wayne Webb's in Columbus on Saturday. You're fighting Brad and Doug. Cameras are on. We'll make sure those are on. When we come back, we do the live stream, and like I said, Sunday there isn't anything scheduled, but we may be looking for a center to do something next Sunday around the Cincinnati area and kind of keep it close. So if there's anybody, I'll call around, or Scott will call around. We'll get something set up. But we certainly would like to probably put something together next Sunday. Because the following week, we're going to be helping Collier over at Crossgate on Sunday. At the same time, huh? Hello, John. How are you, sir? All right, here we go with the finals. Chris King and Kyle Cook. Chris King does get 16 pins of handicap. Brian Fulton's watching. Hello, Brian Fulton. I miss you, buddy.
So Chris has elected to let Kyle start the match.
I think now is as good a time as any to go ahead and announce the Simpson-Baker team tournament on July 8th is going to be postponed.
It's like he kind of stuck and maybe tugged that one a little.
Yeah, well, it worked.
Crossed over to the Jersey side.
If there are any of you that have paid deposits, I will be in touch and get those deposits with or back to you. I want to give me a week until I can get back home. But if I can do it on the fly, I certainly will.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It only takes about 45 minutes to get back home from here.
You know.
Well, probably 30. Don's driving.
Yeah, 32. Might hit a little traffic.
You just take Route 4 all the way home.
You could. I told her that when we got up here. I said, we're taking Route 4 all the way up.
Probably still be trying to get here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy.
Not a good way to start the match.
A couple of bad shots right there.
So you got the first one just a little wide, and that purple just did not recover.
Kind of a bad break on that spare shot, but you kind of have to go through all the pins with the ball on that one, because if not, you never know what's going to happen.
Very true. It always helps to hit the pins with the ball.
Amy Troutman still driving home from Murfreesboro down at Collier's tournament this weekend. Hopefully everybody had fun down there. Collier does it right.
And that is usually what happens.
Yeah, he was not going to miss the head pin left on that shot. So we're going to be postponing the Simpson-Baker 5-man. We will resurface with another Simpson Plumbing tournament in the fall. looking at probably doing a doubles or a trios Baker type tournament with the $2,500 added from Simpson Plumbing. I'll have to get with the other sponsor and see if the other sponsor still wants to put anything towards it, but we just don't have enough teams. That's just a case in point. A lot of guys are going to be at nationals. I saw several comments of guys that are bowling nationals that weekend. And there's just a lot happening. And there's tournaments north, there's tournaments south, there's tournaments everywhere. So right now it's just not working out. Somebody said to reschedule it when it's cold. But we will make something happen. And apologize for anybody who was signed up, but we just kind of gotta move on. I will be, like I said, out of town all week, and I gotta have my full attention at
Thanks, guys.
my business with BowlerHQ.
Thanks, Radical. Oh,
That one just got started up a little early. By the way, don't be surprised if, Scott and I don't come up with something for July the 8th. Just a little tournament somewhere. You never know.
wow! Now you're putting the pressure on me.
No pressure, Scott. None.
None.
High weather, it might be cold in July. That's true. I've been beating myself up over this one, and I probably shouldn't, but I'm not, I don't like postponing a tournament or not having it. You know what I'm saying.
No, I totally get it, but I mean,
I've been beating myself up over it, and I take the blame.
it's not you. It's we do everything that we can to get it out there, and there's just so much other stuff going on in the world nowadays.
Yes.
Oh,
Amy, yes, but I leave tomorrow. We'll be leaving the house about 11.
Amy, if you don't need it before Wednesday, I'll get it and have it Wednesday night.
There you go.
Instead of 3, we'll give him 8 for that.
Right. And again, big shout out to Rick Bournes. He's made sure we've had everything going good tonight. He's sitting right here watching the final match. And
First time I met him, super guy. Great. Oh,
there is no question they are the best bowling jerseys on the planet. We'll be down there working the booth and coming up with a few of the high school jerseys, college jerseys, pro shops. Those are all things that I deal with, as well as local associations. If anybody in those groups are looking for jerseys, get in touch with me. But we're going to be marketing those items, and some of the specials that we have going on, those will all be marketed while we're down there. And there's some really crazy sales going on. 18-pack of jerseys. There's all kinds of cool stuff. So,
better shot. Just 6 wraps right around the 10. Probably got that one up into the jet stream a little bit too quickly.
Up and away. Oh, no, that's a balloon.
Oh, boy.
I've been told that there was a nurse that came into my room on Sunday night to give me medicine. She wasn't even a nurse. She was I forget. She was just below a doctor. Doctor?
Doctor.
And her name was Madonna.
Oh, boy.
And I don't remember her coming in there. And I told Dawn she's lying to me. There's no way I would forget a nurse named Madonna.
Was she like a surgeon?
Like a surgeon.
don't know if Kyle's obviously having some footing issues on lane 13, but it's just causing him to pull the ball just a tad.
Oh, absolutely. Brian Himmler's tournament. I knew he had a big day today. So that's the other thing that was going on. Chiefs tournament finished up today. And I'm sure he had a big turnout. I did get a chance to see him last night over at Waltz. It was great to see him. We'll be out of Chiefs Place here in a few weeks. July 15th, I think,
Somewhere
16th,
around there.
whatever that Sunday is.
Somewhere around there.
Sunday sweeper at the Grove. And I'm going to tell you right now, that was going to sell out. Guaranteed.
Got some tricks up your sleeve for that one?
No, maybe.
Maybe. That was a better shot.
They made a ball change to
Yep.
reactive. Brad wants me to get Rick Bournes in the booth, but what's Max on which one?
The Cherry Grove.
Oh, 30. There's 32 lanes there, 30 lanes, 34 lanes. 34 times 3.
Is that like 102 or something?
Yeah.
Brad making me do extra work here.
Way to go, Brad.
Way to go, Brad.
Steve's doing the math for us. He just said 102. Well, Chris just whiffed on the 6-pin. I think he's got a little pressure on him that he's not used to having. And by request, now in the booth with us, Rick Bournes.
If it was by request, it was probably my wife, right?
It's Brad Bridges.
Oh. Well, there's something to live up to. He did a really good job with our Queens tournament when we hosted it here, running his live stream and announcing.
Well, you see all this stuff that's here that we got. Most of this is Brad's fault. You know, we started with just a little camera, and we started with our phones, and then Brad started showing up, and I would see the stuff he had, and it's like, wait a minute, I have to get that too.
Nice.
So
In good
everything
shape.
we have here, it's his fault. But I wouldn't have it any other way. We keep looking for new stuff, anything we can to make it better each time we're out here. So
I watch a lot of bowling, and you guys put on a good show on here. Your stream works well.
thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
We enjoy this. I mean, as much as we like running the tournaments and as much as we love the game, once we get a chance to get in the booth and have a chance to talk, and
That's the one thing I really miss since I've I announced baseball over here at Wayne for 5 years. I really miss that, but
we
the schedule doesn't allow it anymore.
we enjoy this part of it as much as anything that we do. The live stream has kind of taken on a mind of its own. Brad Bridges said, how about a booth cam? Tired of watching Cook throw it 20 feet in the air.
Oh, sorry, Brad. We didn't set that one up tonight.
Yeah, I think he's just got a little grabby here all of a sudden.
Yeah. Definitely a better reaction with that reactive ball than what he had with his purple ball.
Kyle coming back to hit some of the Haribo
Non-compensated endorsement.
Gold Bears. You know, it's funny. I was reading the package on this. Manufactured for Haribo of America Incorporated, Rosemont, Illinois. Made in Germany.
Oh.
They're delicious, though.
So what's exciting going on here at now Roll House Huber Heights,
Oh,
sir?
it's a lot of big changes coming. I don't think we'll do a whole lot this year since we're so close to the league season, but they've got big plans, so we'll see how it all plays out. Should be good.
Well, I believe this is my first time in the building, and the place looks spectacular.
That's nice. Thanks.
It's,
Our previous owners, they were here for, I know Mike was here 38 years, so it's always been a family labor of love for them, and they were just ready to retire.
Well, that's understood, you know. That's what happens when you have family businesses and things like that. Fortunately, this one staying afloat. Roll House is going to take it over, and I'm sure you'll make sure things keep running the way they do.
Yep. Hopefully things will keep going the way they are.
That's someone you know?
I do know her.
She says
You need to go to bed. You got to get up early, and it's first day back from vacation for you, which is never fun. But anyway, Kyle definitely on a roll. He won a Thursday night sweeper this Thursday and winning again tonight. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Kyle.
Tell us a little bit about the Thursday night sweeper that you got going on. I already gave it a little shout out earlier, but you run it. Let's hear what's going on with it.
Well, thanks. We appreciate you mentioning that.
Hey, we all got to help each other out, Rick.
Absolutely.
It's the only way this works.
We bowl Thursday nights. We've still got 4 more weeks before the finals, which you had to have bowled 6 times to bowl in the finals. Start checking in at 5:30 and bowl at 6:30. And we do 2-game qualifier and just cut in half until we determine a champion. If you get on Facebook, it's Thursday night single sweeper at Roll House Lanes, and all the patterns are listed there for the upcoming weeks.
You have the patterns chosen ahead of time for each week.
Right.
Different.
I tried your style last year to vote, and I would have several out in the office, and nobody ever voted, so
Yeah.
I just gave up.
Yeah, the vote seems to work on this one. It kind of keeps everybody engaged, and it keeps them looking. And I don't think it ever scares anybody away. But
It's funny. Earlier, I asked Tyler Ring, "How you bowling?"
That's who I was just going to bring
He
up.
says, "Well, not so good the first game because I read the vote wrong. I thought we were bowling on the 35-foot pattern." So, and I think I saw he still made the cut.
So he went to his car and got a couple
Yeah.
more balls out and ended up shooting 660 or something.
Okay, good.
That doesn't surprise me coming from Tyler.
Yeah, he got here late and he just looked at it and said he told me the same thing. I thought we were bowling on 35 feet.
It's funny.
Chris wants to keep bowling.
Yeah, he made a ball change and goes strike spare next 4. It was a little too little.
Finishes with 186 with his handicap.
Yep.
And Kyle's already sitting on 184 without throwing another ball.
He's got another. Hey, what's the local Dayton beer?
Well, we have a Dayton brewing company that puts out craft beers.
Because we do the Natty Light 6-pack, and we're trying to figure if there was a local Dayton beer. If he strikes here, we crack open.
If
it.
I'm on the air, it's definitely Natural Light Day because that's the biggest joke in this building. They all call me Natty Daddy. Which, by the way, Natty Daddy is not Natural Light. Natty Daddy is not good.
No, it's not.
Horrible.
Well, we will still crack something open. Whatever you want to grab.
Brad Bridges. Boring.
Well,
So yeah, we're going to look for somewhere for next week. I think we need to put something together for next Sunday, Scott. We don't have a home yet. We'll make some calls, put something together for next Sunday night, and we'll go from there.
Well, thank you guys again. I enjoyed it. It was a
Rick,
fun
thank
night.
you.
Great shooting,
Appreciate
Kyle.
it. All right. This week's champion, Kyle Cook, 243 to 186 over Chris King.
Someone says you should jump on the ball return and say you're the king of this house. Yeah. We're going to get some words from Mr. Cook.
Well, time to go.
Oh, gotta go.
Gotta go.
Who said what?
I said we're going to get some words from Mr. Cook.
Who told me
Brad's been picking on you the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
He was rooting for you. No, someone said you should jump on the ball
Blake
return and say
Shelton.
you're the king of this house.
The ball return wouldn't make it.
Poor ball return.
No shot.
Thank you, Brad.
Till Brad's out here bowling with us in the finals, you can't say nothing. So
Congratulations, sir.
thank you, Rogaine Foam. If you're out there, I need a sponsor here pretty soon.
Team bald guy. That's what.
Haribo gummy bears can hit me up too.
Yeah. You know where those are made at?
Non-compensated.
Do you have any
A
idea?
factory probably, right?
Germany.
The Germans know their gummy bears.
They do. They're good at it. I guess we're supposed to talk like little kids when we talk about them, but I don't know if I can do that voice.
I don't have that in me.
Oh
No.
boy.
You're welcome, Mr. Bridges. So, Kyle, you have any words of wisdom before we shut down?
Just because you shoot 160 game one when everybody else is shooting 230 doesn't mean you're out. I made the cut by 2 tonight. Just keep bowling.
That's right. And you did. You shot 160. You came down to the low end and said everybody around you shot 230. You had 160 and just had no look at all. And you grinded out enough to get to the cut by
2 pence.
Yep. And here he is.
Shout out to the Radical Rattler and the Hammer Black Widow 2.0 hybrid for being absolutely filthy.
They are. Those are both very good. So, there go the gummies. Good morning, Brandon Trainham. Mom McGill said congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, Mama Gill.
So, all right, guys and gals. No booth cam tonight, so we can't show her picture.
Words of wisdom, use 40 feet of the lane. At the max. So, 40 feet or less.
Well, it doesn't hook in the air. I've
11
said
and 12 game 2 today. I think I only used like 28 feet of the lane.
that. Shout out to my fiance for staying awake to watch.
Shout out to my fiance. She's got to get up early in the morning.
Oh, boy.
I am the sweetest.
All right.
Gotta go.
We got to go. Time to pack it up and head south.
Kyle, congratulations again.
Yep.
Great bowling.
We get a picture,
Thank
and
you,
we're going to wrap
Scotty.
things up. And
I get to hold the title belt.
you do get to hold
You
the
do.
title
It's my
belt.
favorite part.
Yes. And your money.
Yes, I love holding that too. Thank you.
Jordan, I'll let you know how much he won before you get home. Before he gets there.
I donated it to 20-year-olds balding society.
Society.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, everybody. Have a great night. We will see you all soon.
Look for a pop-up sweeper next weekend.
Yep.
Just keep your eye on that Facebook page, and we'll get something out there to you. Have a great rest of the night. Thanks for joining us. Good night.